I understand we've got the mother of the security guard on the phone now. Sandy, good morning to you.
Hello, Chris. How are you?
You made the call. Good on you.
Oh, yes.
So what do you make of this? So when you saw your son tackling that streaker, what went through your mind, Sandy? What's the first thing you thought was? Did you think, oh, Brad, give it a rest, or what did you think?
Well, I went, ouch, because he used to practice against me until he was a teenager.
So you probably knew how the streaker felt, but you had your clothes on.
Yes, but, I mean, you know, what the video doesn't show is that streaker was on the field for quite some time. I mean, he ran from one 10 metre to the other 10 metre and then headed back in field, and the tackle was already in process when he stopped.
Do you think, though, Brad went too fast, Sandy? Because it did look kind of brutal, didn't it?
Well, he's been told to tackle if anybody goes on the field. So what do you do? That's why the security guards wear their rugby boots out there.
So if a streaker runs on the field, Brad would have been told that if anybody does that, you are to tackle them and remove them from the field immediately.
Exactly, as quickly as you can. Remove them from the field as quickly and as possible.
Do you think some people are being unkind by suggesting that Brad's career should be over because he can't control his behaviour?
This has got nothing to do with rugby. He was working for a security company.
What did Brad tell you after this game? What did he say to you?
No comment.
He said no comment to you?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't want to talk about it?
He's not allowed to talk about it.
Do you think people are being unfair by suggesting it was dangerous and it was a high tackle and it was out of line and it was aggressive? You must have seen all the Facebook comments. What do you say to them?
Definitely.
What do you say to them, Sandy?
The tackle, it was a bloody good tackle actually, but the tackle itself, if it had been any lower, the guy would have been injured. He knew exactly where to tackle him.
So you think Brad had the experience to know exactly all the right moves to make sure that the streaker wasn't actually injured?
Exactly. I mean, if he had tackled him lower, down the lower back end, of course the guy would have been hurt, but he wasn't. And he was held in police custody till 4:30 the next morning.
Some people are saying, though, and I want to quote a couple of Facebookers, you know what they're saying already. They're saying that
yes, I do.
The tackle was over the top, it was a king hit, it was unwarranted and unnecessary.
Well, that's what the video shows. What the video doesn't show is the whole story.
So the streaker had been on the field for quite a while. Is that
yes, he did. Yes, he was.
Your son's got a promising career, doesn't he? Tell us about... He's involved in the ITM Cup, isn't he?
The wider training squad.
Yeah.
Canterbury. I mean, everybody knows now. It's all out in the media, so there's nothing I can say really. But, I mean, he's always been a very promising rugby player. He's never, ever had a fight. He's never, ever been involved in a fight on the field. He's walked away. He's not a violent person. He's always been very, very kind, gentle. The only time that you ever see him forceful is on the rugby field playing.
It is so easy to get so involved in these types of stories. Does it hurt as a mum when you hear the comments, you see the comments on Facebook?
It does hurt, and I have to bite my tongue.
No, you don't.
As you know, Chris, we talk on Facebook all the time, and I do monitor it, and I've been monitoring it on all the sites. A lot of reporters have contacted me asking to talk about it. I've talked to nobody other than you because I trust you.
Thank you, Sandy. What is your message then for people out there saying, oh, he's so brutal? What do you want to tell them? Have your say right now. What do you want to tell them, Sandy?
That he would never hurt a fly. He's such a kind, gentle guy. He would do anything for anybody.